There are evidence in the chart that Bitcoin and the stock market are going to do something really crazy bullish action. Good evening. My name is Chui. This is your investing and trading channel Blockchain Thunder. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to show you an important evidence that Bitcoin and the stock market are really bullish right now for the next 1 or 2 months. So let's dive right into it. First of all, let's start with the monthly chart of Bitcoin. We are about to close this monthly candle in about 24 hours. Yes, in about 24 hours, we are about to close this candle. And right now this candle looks really good because we have a pretty long wick from the downside, which means people are buying it up. And if this wick is still long when it closes, it will be very bullish for the next month. And it looks like we have a possibility that we can close above the candle body of these two candle bodies, which means we are holding the support really well. So this is a very good sign on the monthly time frame. Now next, let's go to the weekly. On the weekly time frame, on the last week's candle, we got a really long wick from the downside. Now if you look at previous several weeks, you can see this wick and this wick and this long wick. And this is the evidence that people are accumulating in this level and they are trying to buy it up at the moment. So looks like this week we will also possible that we'll have a long wick from downside. So from the buying momentum, we can see that Bitcoin is really bullish right now from the monthly and the weekly time frame. In addition, take a look at the BitMax index funding. We are 4 weeks are negative values for 4 weeks, and this is very good news. One more thing, let's take a look at the Fear and Greed index. We are still hanging around in this level. If you take a look at it, we have been in this area from September 4th, so it's close to 1 month consolidating in this level. Looks like we're holding it as support, and there's a possibility that in the next 1 month we could be going up again. So these are all very bullish actions. Next up, let's take a look at the daily. This is the daily chart. So as I mentioned before, look at the RSI. We touch this resistance line once, twice, third time, breakout, come back and retest it, and a rebound. Originally, I thought it could come back down and retest the 20 level, but looks like we got this bounce and looks like it's getting ready to going to the upside. And take a look at all these negative bars of the BitMax index funding. It is really bullish. And let's take a look at the candlesticks. First of all, let's take a look at all these wicks. The reason Bitcoin goes up like this is because people are showing, the bulls are seeing these wicks. They know people are buying from here. This is why they push the price up. And then Bitcoin come back and retest it. And this is why the RSI come back and retested this line. Now we are holding this as a support. This is why Bitcoin is starting to going up again. So this is really bullish. And the amazing thing is that when Bitcoin is going up, the BitMax index funding is still negative, which means there are still more people are afraid that the price might go down. And this will make Bitcoin go even higher, because the more people are afraid, the easier for the price to go up. And let's take a look at this pattern. We have a tentative W shape recovery for Bitcoin price. So we are halfway there. If we can make it higher than this high, then it's possible that the W shape recovery will become true. So that's the update for the Bitcoin price. Now the next thing I want to mention here is the altcoin. I gave a warning before for the altcoins, but these 2 weeks we have some important update for the altcoins. Specifically, looks like the altcoins may get another pump in the near future. First of all, let me get rid of all these lines here. Get rid of this one and this one. Okay, so these are Bitcoin dominance. And last week we got a candle like this. This is a gravestone doji. And today we saw the dominance plunge. This is a very interesting action because there's a possibility that in the midterm the altcoins may get another rally. And if the dominance slip down, then this level, let me draw it out. So if the dominance can go down to this level, there will be a second altcoin season, and it's possible that this altcoin season will be even larger than this one. So we will keep an eye on this chart for now. And after this video, I'm going to put up another video that is exclusively talk about the altcoin, about the Bitcoin dominance, the altcoin, and several selected altcoins that I'm looking at right now. So if you're interested, stay tuned. Now let's take a look at gold and silver. Let's start with the gold chart. Now from the weekly gold chart, let's take a look at RSI. So RSI is forming a several touch points. So let me adjust this line. If I put it here and here, you can see that we have one touch point here, and we are about to form a second touch point. So if it's second touch point and it break out on the second touch point, then there is a possibility then it could go up and then come back and retest this line. If it forms a second touch point here and then form a third touch point or even a fourth one and then break out, and that will be even more healthier than the two touch point breakout scenario. So right now the gold price looks pretty healthy to me. And if we go to the daily time frame, so we have to adjust the RSI here. Let me remove these two lines and then go to the daily. Okay, now let me adjust this line here. If I put it here, something like this. Actually, something like this will be even better, because this is a touch point and this is the second one. Looks like gold is getting ready to break out of this line, and we have a horizontal support and resistance. Right now it's a resistance, so this is a resistance line, and we are about to testing this resistance line and then this horizontal resistance line. So there is a lot of resistance on the top, but it looks like we are at the RSI is at a pretty oversold condition from the last several days. So the bounce looks it's possible to get even higher. So we'll see what happens for the next several days, but it looks pretty healthy to me. The next one is silver. So silver is very similar to the gold chart, but it has a breakout. So from the daily, you can see that it touched this line once, twice, break out, and then come back to about 29. This is very bullish because it's really rare that the silver price can go down back to this level. and now we got a pretty strong bounce. So we again bounce and break this resistance line. Now we can remove this resistance line like this. Now this is a new touch point, and we're about to form a second touch point. So we'll see what happens when the RSI touches this line. But from the downside, we got a really long wick here. So this is very good buying momentum from the bulls. So silver price also looks pretty good, and I think it's very bullish for the next 1 or 2 months. Next up, let's take a look at stocks. First of all, let me take a look at the fear and greed index. We are at 44. A lot of people are afraid the price of all the stocks might plunge just in March, but people are really afraid, which is why I give a really low chance that the stock market will crash in the next at least couple weeks. It's not going to crash in the next couple weeks because there is just too many people afraid and they are not in the market. If we short market right now, if the big institutions short market right now, they won't make a lot of money because there's no people in the market right now. It have to be getting the fear and greed index to the greed. That will be a lot of people in the market, and then they short it, they will make money. Right now, we have a lot of fear people. They are not in the market, so there is really low chance that the institution will short market in this situation. So now let's take a look at the chart. Let's start with Dow Jones. So Dow Jones formed a head and shoulder pattern, and then it break the neckline, but looks like it's not going to meet the target. We are halfway to this target area, but looks like it just break back above this neckline. This is a really bullish action, so it's possible that it will just keep going up from here. And remember that we don't have a lot of people in the market right now, so it's really relatively easy to push the price up in the next 1 week or 2 weeks. So we will see what happens for the stock market. And let's also take a look at the S&P 500. So S&P 500, we also have similar actions here. We have a horizontal resistance line here for the RSI. Right now we are retesting it. If the price can keep going up, we will break this line to the upside, and that will be very bullish for the midterm. And also let's take a look at the Nasdaq. Nasdaq is also forming a very similar movement, and from the downside we have this support line. From the upside we have this resistance line. So right now we are retesting it, so let's see what happens for the next 1 week or 2 weeks. But for me, this bounce is really important. It looks like in the short term we might have an even huge bounce. Okay, so that's the short update for the Bitcoin market and the gold and silver and stock market update. All this market looks like pretty bullish in my opinion in the short term and the midterm. What do you think about all this market? Please jump down to the comment section and let me know. We can discuss. And after this video, I'm going to put up another video talking about all the altcoins and Bitcoin dominance. It looks like altcoins are bullish right now, but it's probably a artificial altcoin season in the next 2 months, and I'm gonna show you the detail in that video. If you're interested, please stay tuned. My name is Chuing. This is your trading and investing channel, Blockchain Thunder. Thank you guys so much to come back to the channel, and have a great day. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.